Is the corporate executive suite all it's cracked up to be? Is the extra hours I'm putting in for a few extra dollars away from my family all that it's cracked up to be? Is clawing my way to the top everything they said it could be? And then there is a depressing pause. Because most of America has never been presented with an alternative. Folks, I had the privilege today of spending time with your leaders. And I will share with you what I shared with them. If you're brand new to this business or you're an age-old veteran, every person who has ever told you no up until this week may need to be spoken to again. They've had a chance to think. Let me share you this. You know, it was a great introduction. Yes, we've had tremendous success with our books. Thanks to you. And spell check, I mean. But we all deal with different kinds of rejection. I was turned down over 100 times. These are the letters. Every rejection letter from every publisher. I kept them all. I'll tell you why in a second. But I shared something with the leaders today, and yes, reject me, I love it. Thanks to the wonderful people at Internet and, you know, Dex and them, is now, as we sit here this weekend, being translated into 12 different languages. Okay? But all I did, and if you get nothing else between today and tomorrow when I'm with you, all I did was send out one more letter. That's it. This business, I know, as human beings, we love things that are complex. But the simple answer is this business is a series of steps. It's not about time, it's not about contact, it's not about volume, it is steps. All right? Now, let me correlate between writers and IBOs. I go to a writers conference because now I'm a successful author. And they all want to know, how do you sell so many books? I said, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Well, try us. Okay, let me have a board. I get a whiteboard. This is the publisher. This is me, the author. I found 9 readers who each sold a book to 4 other readers. You think that'll work for my book? You know, Sally Loves Tommy. Yeah, you got a shot. They want a complicated answer. It's just a matter of steps. But the average writer, here's what I learned. Quit after the 10th rejection letter. So I hung around this business a little bit and done some functions and listened. And the average IBO quit after 10 no's. Difference. The average writer gets 10 no's in a week and packs it in. The average IBO takes a whole year to get 10 people to tell him no. Hey, folks, I got 100 of them here. Get your no's fast. That's how you overcome rejection. Get it fast. You book yourself solid 1 week. You don't have time to think about the person that said no. You got to figure out how you get into the next appointment. What happens is you book an appointment and you go, I got an appointment. This is cause for celebration. We'll have a block party. We'll invite all the people over just to tell them I got an appointment. That takes about 4 days. You go to the appointment, realizing that one appointment does not a diamond make. So 2 weeks down the road, you make the second appointment. You go back to the first appointment, and here you are, and they say no. Oh, God. What am I going to do for the next 2 weeks? I better think about this no. This is a big no. That guy is bigger than this guy. That no could be a bigger. I'm not going. And that's what happens. Book them up. Book them up. Let me ask this. Is there anybody out there, this is great, this is like permanent flash bulbs, for those of you that haven't been up here yet. You know, it's like, make eye contact with the audience. I can't see past the flowers. Okay. Is there anybody out there, I'm going to try this, who has not reached silver yet, but has been turned down 100 times? Can you put your hands up? Anybody? Great. Okay. Now give me a second. My eyes are keep them up. My eyes are starting to do this. All right. Sir, I can see you down there in that row behind the steel railing with the tie. Could you just stand up? Right? Yes. 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 No, right there. Yes. You standing up high. You, sir, in the good seats, sit down. Okay. Behind you, that guy. He stands, you sit. Sir, come up here, please. Quickly. Oh, please. Captain, we've lost power on the nuclear clock. All right, hurry up. No, really, if you don't get here soon, we start going backwards. We have to start the whole function all over again. Come on. There are prizes. Oh, you're going to get... Okay, we'll do it this way. Oh, man. All right. There he is. I just want to ask you one quick question.
Yeah.
How come you haven't quit?
Because I got a dream.
Folks, pretty simple stuff. Okay, listen. Here's everything I know so far. But I want you to have these because you're going to talk about rejection and dreams, the only two things that matter in this business. But I want you to do something else for the rest of the night. These seats here are reserved for people who have achieved very, very high level of importance, emeralds and stuff, you know. The whole stinking jewelry box is sitting down there. So I want you to sit over there for the rest of the night, okay? Because I'm here to tell you folks, anybody that can take 100 no's, that's where they're going to end up. I promise you. Go ahead. Thank you. All right. And some of you were paying attention yesterday, and we talked about, and I showed you my file folder with 100 rejection letters. And I know some of you saying, what would make you keep 100 rejection letters? And again, you know, I know Fred's counting on me to come up with something profound. Not going to happen. I'll be honest. The reason I kept them is this. Thanks to someone you all know and have seen speak at these functions, Charlie Jones. Anybody know who he is? Well, when Reject Me first came out and was just kind of getting going, Charlie was kind enough to take a copy of it over to England, along with 14 other books. And as only Charlie could, he called the publisher to make a conference call. And he said, yeah, out of the 14 books, they only picked one. 14,000 copies in 1 hour. Not bad for Charlie Jones, but he got me started. Now, here's the thing. When that happened, we were allowed across the top of the book to put international bestseller. As soon as that happened, I took my file folder and sent some mail. Went something like this. I was very personal with them as they were with me. Dear publisher, one of us made a mistake.